Hi, I'm Robin,
And I'm Kristen.
and we are back to cover Run BTS
Yes.
episodes 32 through 36.
Yes.
Yes, we're going to do this.
We're going to do it. Yes. Quick, fast. Because my stomach's growling. I'm hungry. All right. So this is a trend. Yes, I know.
No. Not so much as a trend. But do you think, what if we had 8?
No, they don't need to see me eating.
Oh, okay. Just throwing
Yeah, I
it
don't
out
want
there.
that.
Just throwing it out there. Okay, all right. So,
because then the episodes will be way longer because I'll be enjoying the food and talking.
that is true.
Yeah.
That is very true.
So,
okay, well, scratch that.
yeah.
I was just throwing it out.
No, it's a good idea. It's
Yeah.
something to consider.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll do an episode where we just eat.
And watch videos.
Yeah.
Yes.
Maybe.
Yeah. Anyway, we're back, like we said, and we are doing episode 32 to 36. And
so what's episode 32?
32 is at the museum, at the robot.
Oh, is that the Santa one?
Yes, that is the Santa one. Yes,
Saving Santa.
Santa for a day.
Santa for a day. Yeah,
Santa for a day. Yes, yeah.
Santa for a day.
So, yeah, they were at this museum. Which
it was oh my gosh, what was the name of the robot? Did you write it down? Because I can't
remember. Robot Taekwon.
Yeah, that's right.
And the museum.
And that was based off of a show that was really popular. And
right,
I think they
like
said
in the 70s. Yeah.
Yeah. So kind of like Transformers. It seems.
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't really check out the show, but maybe we could. Maybe we could check out the show. If we can find it wherever it's playing, we'll figure it out.
We'll find it.
Yeah, but so they have the museum. They're there. They've got it for that. I'm guessing evening, off hours or something like that.
Yeah.
And they are Santa. They are each Santa, and they have a little spin to it because Santa normally has his reindeer, his Rudolph.
Yes,
but they didn't have reindeer, so they had.
Pigs.
They had pig balloons.
Yes, pig balloons.
They're little pig dolphs.
Yes. So, and they had to carry those around with them.
Keep it tethered to them. Yeah.
Right. Keep it tethered to them.
And of course, in every great Run BTS episode, there is
a twist.
A very nice little plot twist. Yes. And this time, the plot twist was.
It was J-Hope.
And he was a
thief and a spy.
He is a thief and a spy. He's a bad boy.
A thief and spying.
He was scary. First off, I just want to say, like, he was scaring everybody. The way they were terrified of him, and just like running. You would have thought it was a dance practice.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't feel like it might have been Jin that said that. He's like, the only other time I've ever been this afraid of J-Hope was in a dance practice.
That's right.
Yeah, he was terrorizing them. But his mission, he had to cut at least 5 of the members' pig dolphs off, and he was trying to go for all 6.
Yeah, he
just couldn't get Jungkook's, but it's he made his best effort.
Yes, he
did. He really did. Brought in some traitor reinforcement. Some deals were struck, arrangements were made.
Yes.
People were being sold out.
Yes, they were serious about it.
They were really serious. I mean, he was. Yeah. And I'm not quite sure what the prize was, because when they revealed his prize for succeeding, they pointed to the giant Taekwon V robot.
Yes.
And I was like, does he get to take that home? Where is he going to keep it?
I would say.
But like, how do you that's part of the museum. I think there has to be like some sort of experience with it. Like maybe there's some sort of feature where you could go inside and like control it or something like that. I feel like that might have been the prize. I don't think he actually got to take that thing home.
Well, maybe he got like the little one.
Maybe. I don't know, because that thing was like 3 stories high.
That thing was big.
Like there was like, where were you?
It was big.
Where is he gonna put that? I don't even know. Like that's.
Can you imagine that big old thing in your bedroom, just kind of staring over you?
Like, first off, how big is your bedroom?
Well, that's my bedroom is not that big.
Yeah, that's a huge bedroom.
They have nice houses.
They have the ability to have a bedroom that's 3 stories high.
That's
I guess.
That's right.
Which, if their bedroom is 3 stories high, I'd love to see the rest of it.
Oh, right.
Like how big is that house?
Right.
But yeah, he did succeed. I know normally we don't give away the plot twist, but this one, it was kind of revealed very early on who the spy was, and they just ran with it, literally.
And one of the plot twists was that they interviewed everyone
Yeah, so no one
So
knew.
no one knew if there was. They knew that they would be interviewed for it, but they didn't know who got it.
Well,
So
they didn't even know they were being interviewed for a spy. They were just brought
that's
in
right.
to
They
like
were
and
to,
ask questions about past
that is
episodes.
true. That
so
is
they
true.
had no idea there was a
That
spy.
was it. Was.
And they were really they gave it their best shot to try to like throw everybody off, but it was the first one or two that J-Hope got, and then they realized like, oh, okay,
figured it out.
he's a
Figured it
spy,
out.
and
Yes.
then it was announced, and then chaos,
Yeah.
and they all ran like bugs, like just running, scattering everywhere.
But they had to find ornaments.
Yes, they did have to find ornaments,
and they had to get numbers. They had to
so the
retrieve
ornaments
numbers.
were numbered. The ornaments were numbered, and they had to get them in as many as they could in consecutive order.
Are you sure? Because they had the little papers with the numbers on them, and then they had ornaments.
They had
that they
ornaments.
Put on the tree.
They had ornaments that were numbered, and then they had coupons. They had coupons.
So what was the ornaments numbered for?
Because that was the thing.
Way over my head.
She was too busy laughing at the pig dolphs. The ornaments were numbered, and the objective was for them to collect as many in consecutive order.
Exactly.
And whoever had the most in consecutive order was the winner.
Right.
And then the coupons were just collecting the coupons, kind of like in the zombie episode. Although I don't think it was revealed what the objective of the coupons were. I don't think it was something for Army, but it could have been. It could have been something like passes for them to get into the museum or something like that.
And it was for Army, right?
I would assume so.
I think it was because I think I read that they, because it goes by so fast.
Oh my gosh, you caught something I missed?
I might have.
Oh wow, I need to go back and rewatch that.
No, you don't need to. Just take my word for it.
Okay, you're right. I will take your word for it. Mommy knows best, right?
There you go. There you go.
Or mother knows best. Mother knows best.
Yes, mother knows best. But I did see them talking about Army, so it's possible. So.
Yeah,
it's possible.
So that's probably what it was. So they had to get the ornaments that were numbered, and the one who got the most consecutive order won. Then there was a star. So somebody had to find the star and
find the key for the star.
Find the key for the star, then find the star. And I guess that gave you some like bonus points or something. I think that was the case.
Yes.
I was too busy laughing because it was just. It was really funny.
It was very funny. They were all running around. This place was like 3 stories.
Did you have a favorite moment?
Did I have yes, of course I had a favorite moment.
Which one was it?
It was V in the cage.
Oh my god, that's my favorite moment too. So V in the glass box.
Glass display, not cage, glass display.
Completely random, but I think my favorite thing about that is RM's face.
Yes.
Because his face looks just so confused. But I think I told you we were watching. I don't know what it is about this episode. He looks so childlike in this episode. His face just looks so like. But maybe it's just the power of the Santa hat. I don't know. But he looked like just this little kid on Christmas morning, just running around looking for ornaments, looking for presents, and he just looked so adorable. And I like every time he had that moment in front of the camera when he did Aegyo and he was like blowing the kisses and making the hearts.
Yes.
Why? Yes. Like he didn't need to do that, but he did that for us. It was perfect. It was absolutely great.
Absolutely for us. But in that moment when he came by and seen V in the display case, he stopped. He looked,
but he looked at staff to make sure. He's like, "Is this okay?"
Right. And then and it was like he wanted to check in with him, but it's like, no, and he wouldn't got on the elevator.
No, he came around.
And got on the elevator.
He tapped the glass and was just like,
"Yes,
you good?"
It's like,
and V was so funny because he like tried not to move. He was trying to be a mannequin or whatever.
Yes.
And so he's just standing there. And then when RM decides, he was like, okay, you know what? I'm not going to be part of this, whatever this is. And he goes to the elevator and then he hits the button. His back's to V and V scratches his face or something.
Yeah.
And then as soon as RM turns around, he straightens up and acts like a mannequin again. And I'm just like, that's just so V.
Yeah.
That's just such a V thing to do. And it cracked me up. I remember the first time I saw it because it's out there now. I've seen all of them before you, but the first time I saw it, I just remember thinking, this kid is so like just randomly funny. Like I'm pretty sure he didn't think, oh, this is gonna get laughs. He was probably just like, this is I wonder if I can go in here. Like, I feel like his thought process was, I feel like his thought process was, I wonder how far they'll let me go before they tell me you can't do that. Right. So he just went and he's like, I'm going to climb in the case.
Yes.
I'm going to stay here and see if they tell me I have to get out. And they didn't. So he stayed.
They did not tell him.
He stayed in there.
He stayed there. RM seen him. I think RM was the only one that seen him.
Yeah, I think so.
And that was that. That was just, but he wasn't trying to get away from anyone, was he?
No, he was just being V.
Oh yeah,
just being Kim Taeyong. Yeah, like why else would he get in a box or in the glass case? Do you need to? No, but he wanted to, and so he did.
But they had this theater like.
I think it was a ride. So I think it was
on the third floor.
So was there 3 floors or 2 floors? Anyway, that's not a point. Think Jurassic Park. You remember the scene in Jurassic Park when they're going through, they have the rows of the seats and the bars come down and it takes them through all of the different.
Right.
I think it's something like that. Or it might have been some sort of like 3D ride or 4D ride or something like that.
Oh, okay.
It probably was more like a 4D ride, I would think.
Because they
kept calling it the theater.
Right, that's what I was asking. Was it a theater? Because it did have a huge screen.
I think it might have been a 4D.
Seating.
Maybe they were playing the show in 4D. They were playing clips of the show, and you were Taekwon V in the seat, and you were just doing your little moves.
Maybe
and
stuff.
So. Maybe so. I don't know. Maybe we need to go there and find out.
But
maybe. I mean,
I don't know.
Look, we're slowly introducing her into the culture as a whole. She's already tried Korean barbecue.
Yes, I did.
She loved it.
It was good.
She said she'd go back.
Yes, I would.
So, we're slowly getting her into Korean skincare.
Yes.
She's going to get there.
Yes.
Like we're slowly incorporating things from another culture so that way she can experience it.
Yes.
And then the next thing we do is book a ticket and go. And she'll have fun.
I'm not saying it couldn't happen.
Tell her she should do it. Just encourage her.
I'm not
Flood
saying
our comment sections with all your good memories of your time in South Korea. So that way she has something to look forward to.
Yes. Yeah. And I'm not saying it wouldn't happen.
Mitten, stop. The cat's crying for attention.
Yeah.
She wants to be part of the conversation too.
Yeah, well.
No,
we can't understand her.
Not
so we're
today.
Just going to leave her be. But anyway, as they were running around, I mean, I was trying to figure. They had a rock wall or a climbing wall.
Yeah, they had the climbing wall, and there was something up there.
Right, they had a lot. A lot of the coupons were up there.
Yeah,
and
I think Jimin found that, or V found that.
I think more than one found it because they had them on different of the handles, but I think Jimin got the last one because everybody grabbed it and then they left and Jimin's like, there's one still up there. And then he climbed up there. Climb. So, so they had that. They had the Lego room or what looked like the Lego room.
They had the blocks.
And blocks and everything. And I'm trying to think
pit
of every room
where they had like those foam pits that they were like the foam blocks in the pit and they were running through.
Yes.
It had that weird, I don't know what it was, but they were hiding in there. I know Jin hid in there once.
Right.
JK was hiding in there at one point. Like it was just this little, and that was
cove
and they just kind of hid in there when they were running from J-Hope.
Yeah.
Scared out of their minds.
And they had the staff tossing and turning and
here's the thing about Run BTS. That staff, the staff that films them, they need to be in tip-top shape.
Oh yeah.
Because these guys are literally running.
Yes.
And JK is fast. JK is fast. I'm pretty sure if I was a camera person, like I might be able to keep up with Suga.
That's stop it.
I might be able to keep up with him.
He's numerous
times. He's not as fast though. But like, if I was assigned to be JK's camera person, like I quit right there. There's no way I would. I'm on the spot. If they're like, you have to folloh him, I'm like, here's the camera because I can't keep up. There would be no way.
And speaking of giving up cameras, Jin took a camera.
Well,
he was running around with it.
I like how he asked. He's like, "Can I take this camera?
Yes.
Can I take this to look at myself, record myself?"
So that worked well. But anyway, that
was funny. Him running with the camera facing him the entire time.
Right. So you could see him running.
Yeah.
So, but that whole bit was really, and they had 35 minutes,
which felt like forever. Yeah, I feel like that was longer than 35 minutes, but no, they had 35
minutes to complete the task.
Yeah,
and J-Hope,
he got
succeeded, got first place, right?
RM got the star.
RM did get the star. RM and Sugar came in second, and then Jimin and Jen and V and JK came in sixth.
JK came in last.
Well,
poor guy was hiding the entire time. He had nothing.
He got one.
He got one ornament or one coupon. I don't even remember.
I don't remember which it was.
He spent the entire time hiding. Like I think he got 2 in the beginning. Okay. And then because he said something about like I only got 2.
Right.
And he's like but I was hiding.
Exactly.
Because he was trying to keep away from J-Hope the entire time.
And that's
to the last minute.
And that's the one that J-Hope did not get.
Because he was trying.
And that's the one that J-Hope was conspiring with
V
to try to.
Such a traitor. Yes. So he was like, you're going to split the prize with me? He goes, yeah, deal. He's like, all right, I get him. I'll get him for you. So anything you need for a prize.
Yeah. So that was the take
tells
on
you
that.
right there, V can be bought.
Yeah. Yes, he can.
So if you're ever wondering, he can be bought.
Yes.
Half the price.
Half the price.
Ice cream. A discount coupon. Yeah, he could probably be bought pretty easily. So if you ever have shenanigans that you want somebody to be a part of, just bribe him in. You don't even have to offer much.
He is
which is hilarious. I'm like, this dude is a millionaire. And he's just like, ooh, you're gonna give me free food? Like, I'll take it. I'll go ahead and
it's all about the task. It's all about what we have to do.
He just likes chaos.
Yes, it's all about that. That's what it is. So anyway, that's pretty much how it ended up. Mm-hmm. It's a funny episode.
Hilarious.
And you guys, I'm sure you'd enjoy it.
Yes.
And then episode 33.
33 and 34 are two parts. Part
1 and 2. So we can
probably talk about them together.
Yeah, sure.
Cool.
Yeah.
What was 33 and 34? 33
and 34 was the Manito part 1 and part 2.
Ah, the Manito. Oh, because those were funny.
They did
those were so funny.
What was it? The game. Oh my gosh. What was the game?
Which one?
The
They did a lot.
I know, but I'm trying to.
So while she's figuring that out, the Manito thing was kind of kind of like a Secret Santa. So basically, you get a person and you have to do a task that involves that person. And if you succeed, then you get a prize, and each person gives a gift. Mm-hmm. At least based on how I'm understanding it, each person has a gift that they're going to give to their Manito if they succeed. Right. And so that's how it is.
But I was trying to think of the first prize, not the first prize, the first game, which was the photo shoot.
Oh, the jumping one.
The jumping one.
They have to jump up and do
and be within the frame. They had to
so the rules were they had to have their shoulders, at least their shoulders up in the frame in order to succeed, and then they had to also accomplish pulling off what the word is. Right. So it was really funny.
It was hilarious.
It was so they had JK and J-Hope together, Jimin and V together, RM was by himself, and then Suga and Jen together. And that one was the funniest, I think. Yeah. I think. Like Jen did really I'm sorry, not Jen. Jimin did really well. Yeah. Jimin and JK both did really well. Although I will say that one time, the very first one when JK pushed J-Hope, that was rude.
They had to change the rules.
they had to make sure he understood. Like, you can't do that, but we'll let that one slide because it was funny. Right. But like, I was like, he straight up pushed him out. He said, it was like the bunny one. Yes. He's like, that's me. That's all me. I don't know why you're even trying to be in this camera right now. That's mine. That was it. And he jumped, pushed him, and did his thing, and got it.
And was in the frame. Mm-hmm. So that was fun. They Jimin and Sugar, they just weren't
Jen and Sugar, because Jen and
Sugar
were together. Jimin was with V.
Jimin was with V. Okay, yeah, Jimin was
because it was the two oldest at the end,
right?
And they were making fun of them not being able to hear because they're old.
So then because the person Jin was with Sugar.
Yeah.
Okay, because Jin was tall enough to get in there.
But his timing,
he jumped at the wrong time.
Timing sucked.
They jumped at the wrong time.
Timing was awful.
Yeah.
With both of them. In fact, RM straight said, "I feel like they're doing this on purpose, like they want to lose."
Yeah.
Because they were just so bad, but they couldn't hear the beep.
Yeah.
And even though they told everybody to be quiet, they couldn't hear the beep. But they were talking about how old they're old. That's why they can't hear.
Right.
But I love how they prepared themselves. Like they would get the word and then they do the movement and like get in pose and then try to jump.
And all you would see, and then before we go to that, Sugar, because everybody's hair was floating.
Oh yeah, he
ran off and got a hat.
So the first few times I saw this, because I did have to watch it a couple times.
Yeah, didn't notice.
I was like, how did he magically get a hat?
Because
RM was the only one with a hat, and then he didn't have a hat, and all of a sudden he's got the same hat, and I thought maybe he took it from RM, but they both had the hat on. So I was like, where did he get a hat? We had to pause and like play bit by bit by bit to see him run off. Like, when did he run off?
He ran off.
But we figured it out. It was probably because they were making fun of everybody's hair flopping.
Yes.
And he was like, you guys are already going to tease me for other reasons. Like, I'm not giving you more ammo. So he went and got a hat to wear. So that, I mean, yeah. So I'm glad I solved that personal mystery of mine.
But when he prepared for it, he would jump and he would always be out of frame. And it was like crazy. And so that the one time or two times
he got Batman.
He got Batman.
I know he got Batman.
Well, maybe he needed to cover his eyes. Maybe that was the trick.
I don't know, but he managed to get Batman, and I think that was his first one. And I think they'd already done like 5 or 6, and they had done so many, and they failed everyone. Yes. And then finally he got Batman, and he was so proud of himself.
And Superman, they got Superman.
But oh my goodness, my favorite one is the goodbye. When their word was bye, and they go bye, and they went bye, and like the way all of the members just kind of disappeared from the camera because they were laughing on the floor. Like they just fell over. V was permanently on that wall laughing
but he's always like that.
He does. He gets
that laughing
fit.
Yeah,
and he goes to the wall. Fit. Yes. And then Jimin's laughing fit. He just falls over, like he disappears from frame. Exactly. So like if you know, you know. But it's that was so funny. And then when after they jumped and they thought they had it, all you saw were their hands in the shot, and then that RM said that should be the thumbnail, and I think it was. Yeah, the thumbnail.
It was.
Oh, so funny. Like that one was my favorite part. But then going into part 2, they had some more games.
Yeah. They had the spot the difference.
Yeah, the spot the difference game. And then the bingo.
Yes.
But okay, I just gotta ask you. So their little secret missions that they were supposed to do, did you like? There were some that were pretty obvious to see, like RM. I saw RM. He was the most noticeable, which I'm dying because like how did Jimin not notice? but he was so slick about it. Right. And then because you know what JK's and J-Hope's were, you saw them doing it. Right. And but otherwise, I don't think you would have noticed that was a mission if you weren't privy to that. No,
right. Because it wasn't anything you might not have seen them do otherwise. Yeah. So it wasn't that strange, except when JK walked up to Sugar and
then went to grab his hand because that was his mission.
I know, but it was like out of the blue.
But it's not out of the blue because I feel like JK would do something like that. It was just the timing of it seemed a little odd.
Well, Sugar was like, "What are you doing?"
Because he was coming over like trying to like say like, yeah, congratulations, like we did it, and he's just like, no, we didn't. Like, why are you over here? Yeah, like go sit down.
Yeah, they had, but if you look at it and you find out what it is they have to do at the beginning, and watch for it, then you'll see it. But it is, some of them just kind of happened and you didn't notice. Yeah, I think one of them you said. One had to say, "Oh, that was a good job." Oh, you did a good job.
So V was trying to get Jin to say that to him.
Yeah.
And that was the one I thought was a little too obvious. Yeah. I was like, somebody, but again, V, the master of chaos that he is, he started off doing random things to throw them off, so they weren't sure who his person was,
right,
and also what his mission was.
right.
So he was going around touching their neck and messing with stuff and doing stuff around them, and so they were all thrown off. So yeah, clever.
Yeah.
But so when he did say like, "Oh, tell me you're proud of me," or "Tell me I did a good job," nobody thought. They were just like, "Okay, good job," and they were like, "Whatever."
But they had to spot the difference with two photos of them.
Okay, I don't know if maybe I'm just not built different enough, but those were the most difficult spot the difference.
They were very hard.
What?
Yes.
Like I'm sitting used to the ones that you saw like our children's kids book, and these were so difficult. And I love it's like play at home. No, I don't want to play at home. That's rude.
That's what I was going to tell you guys. You have the opportunity to play at home, so
best of luck.
Yes, best of luck.
I'm not going to tell you what the answers are.
And standing in front of the TV, and I'm telling you,
it's hard.
It's hard. It's not that easy.
It's not
really
easy.
not that easy.
It was so difficult. I gave up
on the second one.
On the first one.
No, you hung in there a little bit.
I know my strengths. It wasn't that.
Yeah. Well, no, that you know what? I like that type of game, but that they did it. That was too much.
That was so like subtle. Like this,
very
like look at the shadows of the leaf or whatever. Like the shadows of the leaf. Why can't you just say like this picture? This person has 3 buttons on their shirt, and this person has 2 in this one. Like
it was nothing like that.
Nothing like that. It was
like
so
that.
difficult.
Yes. Yeah.
I was just like, I know my eyes suck, but that was rude.
Yes.
It was downright cruel.
Yeah.
And then they had the bingo where they had to act out their clues.
Yeah, but hold on a second.
Okay.
Jen cheated.
Jen always cheats.
He cheated big. He cheated big.
He always cheats. In fact, they made him start like 5 seconds later.
Yeah.
Which was funny because he missed it. They were counting and they were like, Jen, you can start. And he was like, oh, okay.
Why? Because he was looking at everybody else's paper and he didn't even pay attention to the fact that he wasn't starting with them. So he figured, well, let me just look and see what they circled and stuff.
The one thing that you need to know about Jen, it's not even you should know. Like you need to know in order to understand how this works. He's gonna cheat.
He's gonna cheat.
He's gonna cheat. He does not care.
He will shame.
Zero shame. I've watched him argue with children. I have watched him straight up lie to staff. He just cheats. Just cheats because what? Like you're gonna tell that face no?
No,
you're not. Like, come on. He knows it. We know it. Everybody knows it. We just let him cheat. Yeah, it should come as no surprise. And now you know, Jen cheats.
Yes.
For sport.
If you didn't know, now you know.
He's a singer, dancer, professional cheater. That's his Instagram
resume.
had a bio. That is his bio on his Instagram.
You can tell I'm old time. It's resume.
No, we people still use resumes.
I know, but it's
not.
It's not the same. So explain the bingo game.
I can't. What do you mean?
Oh, okay.
Like
I thought you had started out. You started out, so I'm like, okay.
They had their bingo cards, and they had different items, different food items on it, and they had to act out their item, the one that they wanted to cross off. So they would act it out, and then the members would take turns trying to guess what it was. Whoever got it correct got to act out their next word next. So the penalty, though, if you get it wrong, the microphone that you say it into blows in your face.
Yeah, blows air into your face.
Yeah, so I don't know where they're getting these things from.
Sugar's mouth is like,
do that one more time?
No.
No. One more for the camera?
No. That was it. Sugar. No.
You did it.
I know, but I was just trying to.
Yes, but they wind just blowing in their face.
And they didn't expect it. They didn't know it at first, of course.
Yeah, so they were.
But
very
then afterwards, they well,
the first one was a little delayed because I think RM got it wrong and he walked away and V came up and it blew in his face and he was very confused because he was like, "What did I do?"
Absolutely nothing.
It's like, but it's about what you're going to do.
Yes,
so we're ready.
Yes.
Maybe that was it.
So yeah, that went through
And then they got their prizes.
They got their prizes.
So they all won. No, Jin lost. So there were 2 penalties for the 6th and 7th place. Jin got 7th, which means he had to wear the hanbok to the airport.
Right. The following day.
Where they? I don't remember where they were.
They were flying out. I don't know.
I don't remember. I think it was the Mama Awards. I think it was an awards, but he had to wear the hanbok to the airport. Mm-hmm. So made major headlines. Everybody was talking about it. He looked good.
Yeah, he did. He wears it well.
He wears it so well. Well, there's not much he doesn't wear well. When you're worldwide handsome,
yes.
Everything looks good on you. And then 6th place, Suga got 6th place, and his penalty was he had to wear the Chimmy outfit on the next episode or the next, whenever they were going to film next or a future episode. So he had to wear his or Jimin's character Chimmy, the full head to toe costume, which is adorable. But it was funny because he preferred that over the hanbok. When they said he got 6th place, the way he jumped up and cheered, like you would have sworn they told him he won first. He cheered so loud, and I was just like, oh, okay. I guess of the 2 penalties, we can tell which one he wanted.
So claim that right away. Yeah, right away.
But yeah, he did. He looked so adorable in that outfit, that costume. But
and V wore the other one.
No, what other one?
The other hanbok.
There's only one penalty. He didn't have a hanbok on. He didn't have it. Jin was the only one that had to wear it.
I thought there was 2 of them in the car.
I mean,
they had it on.
No,
they had it on.
No, V was wearing something, and somebody said, "Do you have a penalty too?" But his wasn't a hanbok. It was just his clothes.
Well, then who was helping Jin put it on?
Jimin was when he was doing the fitting. Jimin was with him at the fitting.
Oh,
but he didn't have to wear it. Clearly, she needs to go back and rewatch
it. I do, because I remember 2 of them coming out and wearing it. Did I blink? I don't know.
Might have.
I don't know.
It was just Jin.
I remember 2 of them.
No, it was just Jin.
I don't know, but I remember 2.
What is happening right now? So the prizes. So RM's Manito was Jimin. No, Jimin's Manito was RM.
Right.
So he got RM's prize or gift, which was heat tech undergarment, heat tech thermal underwear. Thermal underwear. I was like, what's the word? Heat tech thermals. So
they must have been going somewhere cold.
Yeah, or Jimin just really gets cold. I don't know. I mean, I'm assuming if it was after the Christmas episode, they must still be in winter
time. Yeah.
So there you go. And then Jimin was who? Oh, JK. Jimin was JK's Manito, and he got him a calico cat lamp.
Yes,
because he's a calico cat.
Yes,
so he got him a calico cat lamp. JK had Suga, and his prize was, like I said, I think I wrote it down wrong. So I said,
wrote tree, but
I wrote it down half right.
Right,
so
half right.
It was a tree-shaped diffuser, and then Suga had
V.
I don't remember what his
merch.
No. Yes, Suga's gift was the what did I write?
Merch.
And it's not just merch. Photos.
Yeah.
So it's some sort of like photo cutout of Suga. 4 of them, which V was ready to sell for all 4,000 won.
Yes.
So
yes,
not that much money. And he was gonna cover shipping too. He was like, I'll even pay for shipping. V was Jin.
Right.
V's Manito was Jin, which the only one that failed, but they still gave Jin his gift.
Right.
Which was the cactus. Yes, because V thought that, somebody he realized nobody had plants And he was like, somebody should have a plant.
Somebody should have a
plant.
So
his gift was a cactus to grow, and then he was gonna grow a cactus with them so they could be plant buddies. So they're plant buddies. I know. It was cute.
Yeah.
I was like, it's very cute. Jin, his was J-Hope.
Right.
And he got the biggest present.
The biggest one.
And everybody was so excited because they wanted to know what it was. And it turned out to be rice puffs. 2 giant bags of rice puffs. Like huge bag. A year and a half supply of rice puffs. Right. So many rice puffs like this.
He probably will finish them on the tour next year.
Right? He's probably still got them. Yeah, he so much like this bag could have been a bean-bag chair.
Right.
How big it was. And there were 2. And there were 2 in the bags. Yeah.
So, and a makeshift refrigerator.
Did they have a refrigerator?
I know it looked like a refrigerator, but it was just a box. It was just a box.
So and then J-Hope had RM, and his prize was the lockbox, the safe, little
vault,
personal size vault.
Yeah.
Did he explain why?
No.
Okay.
But maybe it was something they discussed before,
or maybe. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. But
maybe RM just mentioned, hey, I need a little safe.
Yeah.
And J-Hope said, hey,
I got you. I got you. I got you a safe.
Yes.
So that was everybody's prize.
So
now we are on episodes 35 and 36.
Yes.
Which is
the cooking.
The Kimchi Battle.
The Kimchi Battle, yes.
So the Kimchi Battle. So they had to make kimchi. And they were in 3 separate teams. So you had the Kim brothers, because you had RM, V, and Jin all together.
Yeah.
And then you had JK and J-Hope, and then Suga and Jimin.
Yeah.
And they had to make different kimchi based on different regions. So the Kim brothers, which I want to say their team name was Team Kim Sok Jin, but you know what? I don't know.
It probably
was because Jin was on the team.
Yeah.
They had the cabbage.
They had the cabbage, yeah.
Kimchi. And then Suga and Jimin, they had 2 different kinds. So they had the burdock. Yeah, the burdock kimchi, and what was the other one?
I don't know what the other one
was. Oh, the perilla leaves. They had the perilla leaves.
Right.
That's what it was. And then JK and J-Hope had the radish.
Which was hard to do.
I mean, it looked like a lot.
Yeah, it was a lot. The cabbage was a lot too, but
JK was a real manual labor.
Yeah, it was.
And J-Hope was just carving hearts into the radish. So
see
priorities, J-Hope's like, look, I love Army, and you'll find this like my love in the kimchi. And JK's like, oh my gosh, if you don't get it together, like look how much. He's like, look how much I've done, compared to look how much you've done. Like you need to get on it. We've got a time limit. Yes. We have to do this. So you could tell who was about the business and who was just really trying to entertain.
But they were sitting down. They were really trying to get that together. I mean, they worked in these really big, like tub-like things.
And that's how it's traditionally done.
Yeah.
So, but they brought in a chef.
A chef, yes.
Who helped teach them how to make it and everything. And they made everything like the sauce was like pre-made and everything. They put it on or put in it, and then they had their stations and they were cutting and chopping and doing all this stuff,
dicing and then slicing,
and then they would get on the floor with their gloves and get in there.
What was that Sugar was peeling?
I think that was the burdock.
Oh, okay.
All right. Which I think is like a bamboo.
That's what I was thinking. Because that's what it reminded me of. I don't know if it was, but it reminded me, and that's a dish that Jimin's mom makes quite often because he called her, to try to get some tips.
Yeah.
Hips and tips.
Yeah. So there was that. And so they made it. There wasn't supposed to be a winner, but with these guys, they're going to compete. They want to know who's the best. So they had the teacher go through and try everybody's to see who won. And I don't know if there was a prize associated with winning, but what ended up happening in the next episode was the winners were the team captains for the cooking teams. I think.
Yeah.
So Jimin and Suga won the Kimchi Battle.
Yeah.
So they had Suga's team and Jimin's team for the dishes that they had to make with the kimchi that they made. So they had to make the food with the cabbage kimchi and the food with the radish kimchi.
Mm-hmm.
So that was fun. I liked it.
It was, and they had to make it for the crew. Mm-hmm. It was the crew's lunch, so they so I mean I figured it would had to have been good. It would have had to have been good, yes, because the it didn't sound right in my head. So because the chef, she said each of them were good.
Yeah, each of them were good. Yeah.
If they were making a meal, with all of the ingredients, all the different kimchi, it probably was really good.
Probably, but of course, just like every Run BTS episode, there is a winner and a loser. So, what were the teams? Do you remember what the teams were? Who was on Team Suga?
You know what?
Did you not write it down?
Hold on a second. Suga and Jimin picked the teams between the cabinet. Okay. So
I know that JK and V were on two different teams, but they kept interacting, and I was very confused about that. So I think it was.
So it had to be
RM, Jin. So I know. Okay, JK, J-Hope, and Jimin, I think were on one team because they lost and they had to clean up everything. So I think it was Jimin or Jin, Suga, V, and RM that were on the other team. Okay. So yeah, that makes sense because they got split in the team. So right, yeah, JK and J-Hope were on a team together doing the kimchi, and then Jimin was on their team, and then the Kim brothers, and then Suga joined their team. Yeah. So that was how that worked. So there we go. We figured it out. So yeah. So like I said, Jimin, JK, and J-Hope lost, which meant that they had to clean the kitchen. And not really lost. I mean, that's really a terrible way to phrase it because if you looked at the food they made, anybody who gets to eat that is a winner. Yes. Like how do you consider that a loss? It all looked really, really good.
Listen, they just had to clean the kitchen.
They were voted as the ones who get to clean the kitchen. Yes. We'll say it that way.
Yes,
they were voted as the ones who get to clean the kitchen.
Because they knew they would do a good job.
Yes. Yes. So that's what we're sticking to. That's our story. We're sticking to it.
There you go.
So those are the episodes of the recap. Would you have eaten any of the dishes they made?
Well, you know what? Before I tried it, I probably would say probably not. But I would have tried the kimchi. Yeah. I don't know all of them. The cabbage looked good to me, and the radish I was kind of like.
I feel like the radish didn't have enough time to like soften.
Right.
And I think I don't know if it was the chunks were really big, or if it was just not enough time. Because the fresh red is the hard like you need it to be soft. Yes. And they were talking about how it was still too fresh. They kept saying it was still too fresh, which means that I guess it hadn't softened enough. But honestly, like I would definitely dig in.
I would have tried it. I would have tried it.
Maybe we should. Ooh, could you imagine if we tried like making it? Well, not you because you don't cook.
No. No, I could not imagine that. No.
She was like, I could. It would be a disaster.
No.
But
I can imagine being called to, let me know that it's ready and me coming and sitting down. I can imagine that.
That's fair. You know what? We'll take our wins no matter how big or small.
I just know I'm not the one.
Sorry. She's not sorry.
I'm not. No.
Are we in any other thoughts we want to end with before we sign off and say goodbye?
No. Look at the episodes, guys. I hope you enjoy it as we did.
They're so fun.
Yeah.
But like I really liked the Santa one of the episode. Like that one was probably one of my favorites. Although no, actually that's hard because the first part of the Manito games, the photos, they're so funny. I don't know. I don't know which one I laugh more at.
I think there's jewels in each and every one of the episodes.
That's probably a good way to settle it. There's no matter what episode, there's going to be something you're going to love.
And let us know if you guys have watched any of the episodes or have you been caught up in watching the episodes.
She just wants to know she's not alone.
I'm not. You're there with me.
No, I've seen them all.
That's alone in that aspect.
Yeah, alone in that aspect.
I mean, maybe.
She just wants some friends. Some first-time friends.
Yeah. So thank you guys so much.
Yeah, we're gonna
hanging out with us.
For hanging out. We'll talk to you guys later. We'll see you. What are we covering next time? Love yourself tier.
Love yourself tier.
Love yourself tier. So that'll be a fun discussion. Probably 2 parts. Sorry, not sorry. It is what it is.
Yeah. Probably 2 parts.
Yeah. But we'll see you guys next time.
Okay.
Bye.